Hey guys, GameBoy3800 here, once again back in Forza Horizon 5, continuing our top of the mountain scramble with B-Class muscle cars. Last time out, we saw the old Corvette take the top of the leaderboard only by a tenth though. Can the classic Buick with its massive engine bring back the crown? For this car, pretty legendary in Horizon 4 for getting like so much torque and power in A-Class. Not so much in B-Class though, so I think we're going to have a relatively stock engine just because of how this car's handling already is. It's a heavy car, yeah, but it handles good for its weight. I'm going to give it a rear wing. I do like the without the wing look as well, just the old Impalas all look like that as well. Front splitter doesn't add any points, so we'll add it there. I do love the hood tack, so we'll probably keep with that. Gearbox, putting in a street transmission does reduce our PI by 7 points, so we're definitely going to do that this time around instead of leaving a stock gearbox or putting in a sport gearbox. It would be dumb not to. Brakes, give it a stage of brakes. Give it a rally suspension. Now this car, what's it going to do for the roll cage? It reduces its 0 to 60 by half a second, so that's what we're going to go for. Weight, we could drop out a lot of weight with this car, see how that goes with the stock engine. Do we want to go for weight reduction or power? That's going to be the question. 360 horsepower isn't much, but it does have 510 foot-pounds of torque. Gonna get some weight out, but then put some weight back in with a supercharger. No, I can't. It handles too good. Let's go for, like, stupid power. My favorite thing to do with this car, the supercharger, and we can't really do anything else except lower the PI like this. I thought I would be able to anyways. Maybe I have to take off that front splitter, or take off brakes. It's only 2% difference. And there we go. That's how we do it. So, can I get brakes on anyways? No, I can't. Oh well. That's going to be our Buick. We could have gone for a very lightweight build, but we haven't had something ridiculously heavy yet. So this car, 4,300 pounds, got a lot of torque, and also quite a bit of horsepower, more horsepower than the Corvette. I think the Nova, but the torque is where this engine really shines. And yep, looks like we're going to be using only the first 4 gears. We're not going to be dropping it in fifth really at all. I don't know, we'll see. This is a heavier car, so I'm going to have the anti-roll bars a little bit stiffer than standard. Aerodynamics, this has a pretty good front splitter. Almost 300 pounds. Rear splitter, pretty good. 99 or 0.99 120 lateral G's, pretty good. We saw the Corvette before, just above 1 at 1.04, and that took the top of the leaderboard. So I'm going to reduce acceleration and increase deceleration. That seemed to work really well last time. I think that's our car ready to go. Let's see how the Buick GSX does around this race course. We're going to the top of the volcano. I don't think this game simulates like altitude decreasing horsepower because of less atmospheric pressure. So we don't have to worry about that. Even if we did, the supercharger would overcome that. I wish the game did show that superchargers would make more of a difference all the way up here. Rivals event. Now, I don't think the Buick's going to win here. I built it. pretty stupid, but let's find out. Let's make sure I choose the right rivals here. I'm ranked 660 in the world. Nice. As we get down to the wire here, it will go down like that, where I go up in the world, of course. 42 horsepower, 680 torque. Not bad torque. Obviously, a more sensible build would have this be lighter with a little bit more revs. Not this time, though. We're going for power. And even then, it's not too much power. It's a stock supercharger. Stock supercharger, stock engine otherwise. And stock brakes. But this car's chassis is pretty good, especially with the roll cage. So let's see here. Gonna really use that mountain of torque up this hill. Up this mountain, I should say. Probably could have taken a better line through there. It was way too inside, I think. Car's handling isn't bad for its weight. It does get affected by those rocks pretty hardcore, though. How fast are we going to be down the straight? This engine can rev pretty high despite having a lower red line. Up the hill, here we go. And pull a nice gap to the Corvette. How are we going to do through the turn, though? A little bit wide, but not bad. We're just going to keep the foot in it here. Take a good line there. Look at that. Here comes the Corvette. Corvette does handle good through those turns. But it looks like the Buick is going to get it through sheer power. Look at that. By another 0.2 of a second. Gonna keep going, got a few more laps to go. I do have to brake pretty early, at least at that speed. But you can see here, we do just make it up the hill here. All that torque and power definitely going someplace, and it's going to the back tires. Because of this car's immense weight, actually, it's very planted. A little bit wide through there, so Corvette probably going to have a better lap this time around. But the Buick here, it actually is handling very well. You know, for its literal boatness. But something with the way I build heavy cars, with them being planted, does just seem to be magical for B-Class. A little bit slide there. As long as we're ahead of the Corvette, it doesn't matter. Once we kind of stop sliding, we do get some understeer though. That's a little bit interesting. I think I took too tight of a line through there. I just wanted to see how that line would work. You still get ahead of the Corvette by the time we get to the turn because of the power. But the Corvette's right there this whole time. Corvette is better through these S's. Definitely has better turn-in and bite. And it does have physically more grip, as we saw from the lateral G counter. Yeah, the Corvette's going to win this time around, but we got it the 48.0 on like the third lap. That's going to be it for the Buick GSX. Once again, its sheer brute force has claimed its title to the top of the table for another series. Buick GSX, not one to be messed around with. It gets a lot of power in B-Class and can handle that power. Gotta love that hood tech though, it's the best. That's it for this video. I'll see you all in the future. The Buick back to the top. Goodbye, everybody.